Good everyone, my name is Graphics. If you look at the right hand side of the screen, you will see a figure and we are told to reproduce this figure in isometric projection. Now when you hear the word isometric projection, the first thing you have to do is for you to draw your isometric axis. That is the vertical line representing the y-axis, the horizontal line representing both x and y axis, and they are inclined at what? At 30 degrees to the horizontal using your set square. Having in your mind that this set square is resting on what? On your t square. Now the entire length, because it's facing this side, so the entire length here is given to be 65. That is, from this point to this point is what? 65. So I am going to measure 65 from this point here, from 0 here, right? From 0 here, I'll measure 65. Can you see that? And the entire height is given to be, we have this 10 here, plus 25, plus 20, plus 30. So that's going to give us 85. So I'm going to measure 85. From 0, 85 is here. Can you see that? And the width here is given to be what? 50. That is 10 plus 30 plus 10, right? So I'm going to measure it at this point here, which is 50. 0 to 50. Now, having those points, I will now project this point upward to have a box. So place it on your t-square the way I just did here, and you take here up, you come here too, you take here up, you come here too, you close it up too, and also you come here too, you close it up too, and you close it up too, and this point also. Hope you can see that. So I have successfully brought out the shape here. Now it's for we to start carving out our image. Is that okay? Now if you look from this side here, where my arrow is pointing, from the beginning here, from this point here, hope you can see that. I'll measure what? I'll measure 10 from here to here. You can see the 10. So if I measure the 10 this way, this is what will not happen. Take your instrument and you measure 10. 0 to 10. Can you see that? Now if I've done that, if I've measured, it is what? The 10 there. If I've measured it, I'll now take my meter rule. I will now draw a line from this point straight down here. Can you see that? Then after doing that, the next thing that I'm going to do here is that if you look closely, from this point here, right, to this point here is 25. How did I get that? The thickness of this part here is 15. The thickness of this part here is 10. And 10 plus 15 is what? 25, right? And from here to here is interchange from here to here. So I'm going to measure 25 from this point here. So from 0 to this point here is 25. Can you see that? This is 10, 20, 25. And once I've done that, I'll now bring it down this way. I'll now bring it down this way, thicken it, right? I'll come here also, I'll thicken here too. Can you see that? And also, I'll thicken here also. Can you see that? And also, I'll take here inward this way. Can you see that? And also, the height from here upward, as you can see, is from here upward is 25. So I'm going to measure another 25. We know very well that from here to here is 25, right? And I'll place it here. This is another 25. Hope you can see that. So I can easily thicken it up. Hope you can see that. And I'll go to the end also here. And here also here. And I'll also thicken here too. Right? Then what I'll do is the thickness from here to here is 10, and also from here to here is 10. So I'll measure 10 from here and also 10 from here. So let's do that and see. So from 0, I'll measure 10. This is 10 here. And this is also another 10. From 5 to 4 is 10 too. Right? And I'm going to what? Thicken it from this point straight up, and also on this point straight up. And I'll close it up. And I'll close it up. I'll close it up. And I'll close it up. Can you see that? Now once I've done that, I will now take here inward this way. Draw a line this way. And also draw another line this way. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I'll come here too. I'll do the same thing. Draw a line this way. And draw another line this way. Now if you look at this carefully, so the next thing you do is to take your meter rule, and when you join from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, they are meeting here. Now when you take your instrument and you take it up, and if you join here this way, they are meeting here. Can you see that? And they are meeting here. So you need half of it. Since it is half of this distance here, I know from here to here is 30, so half of it is 15. So this is 15, right? So if I place it here, I'll cut here, and I'll also what? Cut here. Can you see that? I'll come here too, place it here, I'll cut here, and I'll also what? Cut here. So I'll now join these points together. And cut it together. Hope you can see that. And I can bring that down straight ahead this way. And bring it down straight ahead. And also bring it down too. Right? Then you close it up. And you can close it up too if you want to. So what I'm after is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7.8, right? And here this point here should be 9. I'm already doing that so you understand what I'm about to do here. So if I should draw my line across that point here, I have this. And if I come here too, I do this too, I have this. Now take your line, your diagonal from 5 to 8, right? And pick a point from where 5 and this line meet, which is here, then connect it to this point. And also from here to connect it to this point. So this is where they are meeting here. This is where they are meeting. So if I take my instrument and I place it at this end here, if I come to 6, I'll get my curve here. Right? If I come to this point here, I get my other curve here. I can thicken it out this way. You can see that? That is that curve that you're seeing. Now the next one is there's another one inside. I don't have to stress myself. Since I place it at 9 and I got this curve, I'll place it at 3 and I'll get the other curve that will stop here. From here to here. So I'm going to thicken it out. Thicken this curve out. Hope you can see that. Now there's a line that is coming down this way, as you can see on the screen. The distance of that line is 40. So I'll just draw a line from this point here. Straight in. And from this point here too. Straight in. And I'll measure 40 on that point. You take your meter rule and you measure 40 from 0 to 4 is 40, which is this point here. So I'll just take my instrument, right, and I'll thicken from this point straight to 40, and I'll come here to extend the line, faint line first, and also I'm going to thicken from this point straight down towards 40. Can you see that? And I am going to take it up from here to here by what? By 20, which is from here to somewhere around here. So let's take this up this way and here this way. Can you see that? And I'm going to measure 20. So measuring 20 is from here. This 2 to 0 or 0 to 2. This 20. So I can easily just thicken it, right? And come here to transfer the point from here to this point. Faint line. You see that I used faint line first. So if I should do that, I'll take the other one to up, thicken it also at this point. Can you see that? And I'll draw a straight line from the beginning of here to this point here. Draw a straight line from here to this point. Hope you can see that. And I'm taking it inward from here to here by 10. So you take it inward this way by 10, and also here too by 10. So I'm going to measure out that 10. So from 1 to 0 is 10. Can you see that? So from here to here is 10. Is that taken? And also I'll transfer the point at this point to 10. So draw my straight line. Let me just do that once and for all. From here 10. And from here Can you see that? So having doing that, since we've done that, we'll now take this upward this way to touch the top faint line. Then here also faint line. Then here I'll close it up. Can you see that? So aside doing that, the next thing that we should be doing here is that there's a curve here. It's not a straight line, but a curve. But before I come there, let me focus on this already. Now this is the center of the figure here. If I should extend it from here to touch here, I will still extend it upward to come and touch here. Can you see that? And the length from here to here is from here to here, and that is what 20. So I am going to measure my 20 from 0 to 2, and I'm going to draw an horizontal line. Can you see that? So aside doing that, then the thickness here is 10. So I'm going to measure 5 to the left and also 5 to the right. So let's do that and see. So if I take my meter rule, I place it this way, I'll measure 5, and I'll also measure another 5 again. That's what I'm going to use. So you see that the line is going up from here, upward, and from here to this point, right, and joining it diagonally to this point, right, and similarly from here, so that point, I'll draw a faint line first, then I'll take it up from that same point, up. Can you see that? Then I'll now join from this point, come straight ahead to touch this. Then I'll close it up this way. Can you see that? So we've drawn out that guy. You don't have to do the one inside this faint line. This is what we need. So we're now going to the one of the final step by drawing a curve here. So it's simple to draw that curve. You see, just take, since the curve is touching the two ending, just take this end, and this end. Can you see that? Then you come here and mark it down. You can see that. Then once you've done that, that's only what you need there. Now bring this down this way, right? Then you close it up this way, and you can take it in from here this way, and you bring this one down to touch it this way. So it's touching it here. Similarly, you do the same thing here too. You bring this one down, faint line, and you take this from here to go and touch that guy. So I brought out the box. So the box I actually need here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, and 6. That's the box I need. So you join 5 and this point here. It's already there, right? Then you join the longest diagonal from 4 to this point. So where they meet is the center of that figure. So I'll just bring it down. Can you see that? And I'll take it across also. So they are meeting here. Can you see that? So look at this. A, B, C, and D. So if I should take a line from 5 or better still from this point here to go and touch point D. Hope you can see that. I also take from that to go and touch point what? Point C. So this is where they are meeting. So I'll now take my compass. I'll place it at 5, not at this point 5 here. Take it to point B. That. Let me take it up. Can you see that? And I'll come here. I'll close it to meet at C. Hope you can see that. So let me take that out. You can see that. So after you've done that, now we've gotten that, you do the same thing for the back one. So, but it's easier. What you do is just join the diagonals also, the long diagonal. That means joining 3 and 1. Right? Joining 3 and 1. And transfer points. So if I transfer this point here to this next point here, can you see that? And I will use the same point as 5 here. So when I place it here to this point, I'll have this, right, where this line and this vertical one meet. And when I place it at B here, where I marked, right, where I marked, I'll have this. So I'm now taking that out. First of all, connect this and this. Can you see that? Then I'm going to take in this. So let's take in that and see. Can you see that? Then you just bring here straight down from this point, straight down to this point. Hope you can see that. And you're going to close here, from here to here, and also from here to here. Hope you can see that. Now if you look at it, this is what we have, but there's still another shape here, right? A shape that looks semicircular in shape. So what are we going to do here? Simple. The radius of that there is given to be what? Is given to be 15 altogether. So what we are going to do here is this. It's from the center here that we're using, the same center that we want to use to draw our line. So and the radius is 15. So what you simply do is you measure 15 up, right? 15 to the left, and also 15 to the right. So let's do that and see. So if I place my compass here, 15, like I did earlier, from 0 to 15. So if I come on that point here, the center where this line they meet, and I'll mark my 15, that's what the 15 will be. This is the arc I'm looking for. I'll mark 15 up, and I'll also mark it down. So if I do it where it meets this inclined line, right, look at what I'm doing, and I'll come here also, I'll draw this too. Where it meets this inclined line, also I'll bring it down. Can you see that? And I'll come here again. We'll have this. And I'll take it up. Which is what we need here. There's this arc here. So simple as this, just take a compass, place it here, and you connect these two together. right? Now you now join one of the diagonals from this point you mark straight down to this point here. The way it meets, that is where the other one will be placed. This way. So I'm going to thicken it with my instrument. So let me do that. So you just close it up. You close it up here. Hope you can see that. So this is what we have. We have successfully reproduced the figure that you can see at the top right corner of the screen. In what? In isometric projection. So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.